Greetings. It's a pleasure to have you visit my channel. If you support me by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment, I would be very grateful. Your actions serve as motivation for me to keep creating new content. I hope you enjoy the videos. I happen to have a hobby, photography. Many people recognize my talent in this field. Photography is a personal hobby for me, and I do it more for my own enjoyment than for financial gain. However, I have been considering the idea of taking it up more seriously. Because of my hobby, I often get requests from people I know to help with photo shoots and events such as weddings, because hiring a professional photographer can be quite expensive. They think that somehow I have to spend my time on their photos, even if they are mediocre shots of family events. No benefit or pleasure for me, so I always turn them down. I politely decline on the grounds that I have a busy and active family life. They usually leave me alone. But one day, my wife started begging me. Her younger sister, she recently turned 25, suddenly wanted to get a job at a modeling agency or something similar. Honestly, I didn't understand her ultimate goal. But she needed a lot of pictures, and not just any pictures. You can't take pictures on a cell phone in the hallway. So my wife talked me into taking pictures of her sister to make them look professional, because I'm good at it, and she always knew I had a creative streak. For a few days I refused, but everyone has a limit. To stop the fight between us, I agreed. I even arranged to rent a studio from a friend who had rented us a room on old friendship. The next day, I arrived at the given address. The studio was small. My friend took photos for resumes and other office work. Occasionally, he took commissions for small weddings. He didn't have much work, so he rented us the space without much persuasion. My wife's younger sister was beautiful, very beautiful, so I could believe she was really going to be a model, or whatever she wanted to be. Tall, with short dark hair, big gray eyes, and plump lips. By the time I arrived, Emma was already in place. "Thank you for agreeing to the shoot," she said from the doorstep. I replied, I couldn't say no to a relative. She must have realized from my tone how excited I was to get such a job, but she didn't question me. She asked where I should stand. I nodded silently at the prepared chair. The girl obediently sat down and looked into the camera lens with a smile. The shooting went on as usual. The pictures were not bad, although they did not differ from the usual pictures of everyday life. Then Emma lowered the strap of her dress, exposing her shoulder, collarbones, and lower chest. I even lowered the camera. I need pictures like this too. "It's okay if you take a picture of me like this, right?" Innocently flapping her eyes, the girl asked. I tensed up and continued taking pictures. The sight of her bare, smooth skin was tantalizing. I put the camera down again and approached her. "Is something wrong?" the girl asked. "I thought the pictures would turn out even better if we did it like this," I replied, and lightly pulled back the second strap so the dress slid lower. Our gazes met, and before we knew it, we were pressed against each other. We almost forgot about the pictures, but then we finished taking them. This day I will remember for a long time. My wife's sister was a very experienced girl. She quickly learned to pose for the camera and knew how to please a man. I hope my wife doesn't find out about our secret with her sister. To be continued. Subscribe and do not forget the likes. Thank you all very much.